very lazy start to the day because we were both very knackered last night, and also the beds here are super comfy, with the room being very nice and cool. The weather's much different today than it was when we arrived yesterday. Yesterday was clear blue skies, nice and hot, but the rain was coming down sideways when we woke up this morning, so we had to leave it a little late before taking Mr. Odin out for his walk. Stopping at Cadwell's, which is a lovely little dessert cafe, just for a little coffee. And normally they've got a queue outside for the ice cream, which are amazing and do so many different flavours. I also noticed on the menu they do loads of waffles and pancakes, so we'll definitely be back there. But what we got was a coffee each, and Odin got some toast, which he thoroughly enjoyed. It's quite funny that he doesn't like toast when it's not got butter on it. Again, I know dairy's bad for dogs, but just a little bit. Spread very thinly across. I gave him a dry bit just to test it out, and he just spat it out straight away, which was quite funny. Also, we will be going to the castle at some point, but I'd like to fly my drone there, and it's a bit too windy and miserable to go and do that today, so might go inside it today, but I'll definitely fly it at some point. We read online the best time to fly it is when it is closed, which is a Tuesday, Wednesday, so look out for that footage later on, if I feel confident enough to fly it around it, that is. I had to take off yesterday just outside, and I panicked because it was windy, and I thought it was going to just blow into the side of the house, so confident to still building in that one. I mean, besides that, there are no real plans for today or the week. We've got some meals booked in with the family, going for a nice Sunday roast tomorrow. And Tuesday we've got a nice Indian restaurant, the Spice Hotel Lounge. And I'm sure there'll be many trips to the pubs as well. And no sooner have I said it than we get a phone call saying everyone's heading to the pub. So that's where we are heading to now. Heading to the Bryn Arms.
Right into the line. Lamb's quick off the back of it. Donald runs with a fantastic line.
But because Odin couldn't keep his mouth shut in the pub, we had to leave. Well, not had to leave, but decided to take him for a little wander on a little adventure. We couldn't go see friends in the pub, so we're just wandering around Criccieth through some little paths, maybe up around the castle. The ball over there. What? The little ball. To finish the evening, Jonathan and Jamie showed us their wedding party photos, which we've all been looking forward to. She had a nice little look through those. There were some very funny ones in there and some great ones of me in the kilt. And then we spent the rest of the evening playing pool. I played Kelly, which I won, being the bad boyfriend and didn't let her win, before Jonathan played Jamie, which Jonathan won, which is what most of these clips are from. And then we paired up and put each other, to which we both won a game each, so it currently stands at 1-1 before calling it a night. And I'm hoping I don't get copyrighted with this music.
Well, you make it so easy.
Oh, mind. Bye, mister. Feel sorry for leaving him. So we are just on the way out for some breakfast at a little cafe. Tia, what's it called? I've already forgotten the name. You'll see it in a sec before I butcher it and offend some Welsh people. But yeah, it was a nice evening last night. Just had some food in the house, burgers, all that. I'll put a little clip over now. And yeah, Jonathan and Jamie showed us some wedding photos from their wedding party, which were very nice. Lots of ones of me in my kilt, looking very suave.
Handsome.
It's been a good day. It's day 2, day 3, 2, 4, second floor they're here. I like how everything's just in walking distance, so we don't have to get in and drive or worry about parking. What's it called? Timor. Get up there, just ice cream as well. are, so it's actually tier and
Okay.
tier or Just missed breakfast. I'm going to go for a large omelette with ham, cheese and peppers. And of course we've got coffees to start. This is actually my third coffee in the morning, so I'm going to be wired all day.
Yes.
Just a little buzzed. Oh, here they are. No one speaks to her After breakfast, we stopped off in this little glass shop. It'd never been open all the times we've been there, so since it's been open, we just had to pop in. And all these pieces of glass are all handmade and all very cute. Didn't get anything though, but everything was very nice. And then, being the childish grumps that we are, we decided to get pictures in these picture boards. Is that what they're called? Picture boards? But, although Jonathan, Jamie and Kelly all got their pictures taken, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get in because I was cameraman for the day.
That's definitely for kids.
Another little pit stop in this nice little shop that sold lots of nice little bits of jewellery, some nice necklaces, some cool, I think everything mostly is handmade, all local, some cute little coasters, all in Welsh, which I could not read a word of. Some soaps that didn't smell of anything, unfortunately. And then we made it back just in time to watch a Liverpool match as it was the opening day of the Premier League season.
Okay,
I know I hadn't mentioned it before, I am a Liverpool fan, and all of my family are.
On his right foot.
We are off adventure. And now we are on our way to dinner. Being the terrible vlogger I am, my battery died, so I didn't have a spare, but we made it home just in time for the match. Liverpool unfortunately drew 1-1, but start the season and all that. And now we're just off to Dillon's for some food. We've already put our order in, so we're looking forward to that.
Seal spotting.
Kicking off dinner with a round of drinks. Me sticking with the Diet Cokes because I can't drink alcohol with food. I prefer to enjoy them separately. But to start, Kay and I shared the boneless wings flight, which is salt and pepper with sriracha, sweet chili jam, cream barbecue sauce, sour cream and chives, along with some calamari. Odin being the bestest boy ever under the table. He's getting better at being out in public. Then going for Dill's ultimate chicken for main, which is chicken tenders, salt and pepper, popcorn chicken, Korean barbecue, boneless chicken wings, seasoned fries, corn on the cob, garlic mayo and barbecue sauce, which was all delicious as the weather continued to get worse outside, which we were out and always had coats at the time. So we decided to stay for dessert, going for the Dillon's sundae, which had sticky toffee pudding, churro, ice cream, cream, and then finished the night with a wee dram before wandering back in the rain. Mountain is very clear, looking like Weather Top. Lord of the Rings reference if you don't get it.
I don't get it.
No, Lord of the Rings reference, Weather Top after that. Lovely little breakfast in Cafe 46. While the weather is somewhat dry, we're heading to Porthmadog. Or as I like to call it, Park my dog, because I think I'm hilarious. Weather's meant to be terrible today, but it's holding off. I'll probably just jinxed it, but hopefully it stays dry enough for us to get an hour or two wandering around Porthmadog and maybe a game of mini golf or two.
Do you like fishing?
Once.
They're so cute.
Actually looks pretty good, doesn't it?
What?
Looks pretty good.
I like it. Should get it.
Gives me like pirate vibes though as well.
Yeah.
But I think I make a pretty sick pirate. Special lights, yeah. I get that for myself. Treat myself.
Go for it.
You little seagull on the car. Hopefully he moves.
Little
So is he going to move off the car? Oh God.
beast.
Make eye contact. Please, sir. Please get off the car. Go on. Go on. Get off. Get off. There we go.
There we go. Go on the next one.
So after much faffing and palaver with Mr. Odin, we didn't take him to Porthmadog. Ended up leaving him, but we did get him a little gift. Got him a new coat. There was a few nice shops there. Got myself a little bandana. Kelly got a little incense set.
Yeah.
It was a mouse or elephant. It was a little elephant, but come on, mister, let's go and try your coat on. Get your ball, let's go on. I mean, on there will do. Look at you.
Oh my gosh, he looks so handsome.
Drink your stuff. So who's going first? How do you determine who's going first?
In the unlikely event you should encounter a snake,
What?
do not approach.
Still got it. I think I played my hand too soon. That was a great first round, but terrible start to the second round. Oh, it's bounced over the mound. So after a lovely little afternoon of football golf, first time in 5 years we played. Didn't do too bad to finish second, one shot behind Jonathan, which because I booted the ball out and got one penalty shot, so I should have been going first. Gotta let the people know. Gonna show the scorecard on the screen. Stopped off on the beach for a little refreshment. Now we're just off to the Indian for a nice little meal. Going to the Spice Bank, which from the name was an old bank, so it should be very nice. The meal inside here was lovely. It was very small inside, but obviously starting with papadums, different dips. These were some deep fried paneer and some onion bhajis before. Everyone got a variety of different dishes, and I have no idea what mine was called, but it was very spicy and delicious. Look, here's Mum.
Where's your mum?
On our final full day here, Kay and I decided to take a trip over to Port Merion, which, give you a little background on it now, which was created by Welsh architect Sir Clough Williams Ellis. Port Merion Village was designed to show how a naturally beautiful site could be developed without spoiling it. Williams Ellis acquired the site in 1925 and worked to complete his grand vision over the next 50 years, with the village being completed as we know it today in 1976. And what you're seeing here is one of the walks in the woods. This was the Chinese lake, I believe. I've forgotten what it was, forgive me, with a very scary crocodile. At the end of this walk there was a lovely view of the ocean, nice and high up. It was very windy, so didn't film much up there. Got some lovely photos of myself and Kelly before returning to the village. The village was built in 2 stages from 1925 to 1939. The site was all planned out and the most distinctive buildings were built. And then again from 1954 to 1976 all the details were filled in. Now the second time it was being built was typically the classical or Palladian in style, in contrast to the art and craft style of his previous work. And several buildings were saved from demolition sites, giving rise to Clough's description of the place as a home from fallen buildings. And a lot of the buildings within Portmeirion are self-catering cottages or villas, with the site having 2 4-star hotels, with the Hotel Portmeirion located on the coast and the Castel Dudreith built within a Victorian folly that looks like an old castle, hopefully I'm saying that right, and that's located in the gardens nearer to the entrance, with the Hotel Portmeirion officially opening on Easter weekend, which was on the 2nd of April in 1926. Portmeirion is also famous for providing the backdrop to the 1960s cult classic series The Prisoner, starring Patrick McGoohan. And that brings us to the end of our pit stop tour of Portmeirion. So with today being our last full day holiday, we decided to do all the touristy things. First with a trip over to Portmeirion, which was very nice. I feel like I got a bit of sunburn there, which is great. And I didn't realise there was a lot of self-catering cottages and a little hotel there, so you might be looking to stay in there for a day or 2 next year when we come, because we've already booked it in advance, because my nan always asks can we book it again for the following year, so we'll probably do that. But we've been to Portmeirion and now we're just going to head to the castle quickly before it closes. It shuts at 5 and it's currently I think about 10 to 4. It's 10 past 4, so I have to go a quick stop tour around the old castle. It's not too big. I don't know if you can see it from here. Can you see it from here? No, we can't see it from here, but yeah, it's like a 2-minute walk and then we'll have a little wander around there before going out for one last drink. Should we lock the door? Dun, 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 dun.
Dragon will land on it now.
Rendition of Game of Thrones. Do not climb on the walls. Otherwise you'll get shot by ours.
Oh God.
We hate to see the Starks. The entrance. This would be like what, 2 or 3 floors?
Yeah.
That's what I see where the floors were.
Yeah. And this is where you look out. With your arrows.
So this space had a kitchen, a brew house and a great hall.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like a massive space really, does it? But to have all of that. Striking twin tower, King Gates at Criccieth Castle. So upstairs, upper levels had a windows, a large hall and a chapel.
Yeah.
So above.
Above these were like the bedrooms. Comfortable, apparently.
Castles blow my mind at times just to think that this used to be its whole little community within itself. Like, I imagine what it was like in, I can think it was Game of Thrones, everything built up inside the houses inside with all different walkways, and it's amazing to think and hard to imagine that this castle used to house a brew house, a great hall, a chapel, just all of that in this one space of land, which is quite mind-blowing. To me anyway, I find it really interesting. It's just crazy to think. And I'd love to go and stay at a fully functioning castle. I don't know if there any are in the UK. I need to do some proper research, but I'd love to go and see a fully functioning castle. And I always say that they should do like a...
You are the king in the castle.
My castle. They should do a Victorian style BBC show where you could go and live as Victorian for a week. But I'd love to go and do that. It was maybe say like a... Although it's not quite the same, but like a Viking or something. Go and learn how to be a Viking for a week.
Don't actually know whether they're big enough to be mountains, but they look like mountains. So Harlech is on the coast down there.
So that was a little tour of the castle. Second time being there, but I remember it was the first time. We were back in the house getting changed before going out for one last drink of the holiday. Just a nice little bar in a hotel we're going to go to, so we're going to get changed and head down to that. But it's been a very enjoyable week. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. I think I'll be out by 10 AM, so it'll be a mad rush in the morning. Dog hair everywhere, so that's going to be a lovely job doing that in the morning. But we'll see what happens tomorrow and later on this evening, if we do anything or go anywhere. And just like that, we are back at home. That was a very good week, although I did feel that 1 week is too short for holiday. It took about 4 or 5 days to just really relax, and then you're already thinking, oh, I've got to be home and start packing in the next day or two. But again, great week away. Kelly has gone home, back to pick up her cat in her car, because I am back to work tomorrow. I was going to be in work tonight, but managed to get someone to cover me last week. It's got it all sorted. So even to chill with Mr. Odin. Odin? Hello. Yeah, he wasn't too good in the car coming back, but he did settle a bit more coming home than going there. So hopefully that's something to work on for the next trip away, whenever that is. We've already got the place booked for next August. So that is another thing to look forward to. Again, that'll be here in no time, because the years are flying by. You haven't noticed I've got a bacon and egg sandwich with a kind of cooked cherries. This is actually breakfast, because I didn't eat this morning. We had to be out by 10 AM. It was just a mad rush to get everything done. My auntie had to get to the train station, which my mum dropped her off. But so I'm going to end this video here. Hope you've liked it. It's been something a bit different, something I'd like to do more of in the future, more travel vlogs once I get travelling more, maybe some little weekends away and what not. But as always, if you enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you are new, hit subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.